Time to start living well. When you start living well, of course, one of the phrases that come to mind is the YMCA, Jackie. And the Des Moines area is so blessed to have so many great facilities here. And especially with the weather we're going to have at the end of the week, you think of the Y because you think water.
Well, you think, yes, absolutely, especially with the great pool,
Right.
but everyone getting out and enjoying water in some way. So we're also thinking safety, especially when it comes to our kids. So Ruth, thank you so much for being here today so we can continue to give that instruction to kids, to adults when it comes to water safety.
Sure. The Y is America's swim instructor.
Exactly.
The swimming lessons were invented at the YMCA more than 100 years ago.
That's very impressive right in its own right.
Yeah.
Which I think people forget,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
connection.
Yeah, that the whole idea of teaching swimming as a group to people, and that level of instruction that was started at the YMCA
And continues to this day.
Continues to this day. So we teach more people to swim than any other organization in the country, and we are really on a mission to keep spreading that word. You think everybody knows about the importance of swimming, but yet over the July 4th weekend, you know, we have tragedies happen that we know we still have to get the word out more about
Absolutely.
swimming lessons.
And you do that by having amazing aquatic program directors at your various
right.
Ys. And we have one joining us who has a fabulous first name, Jackie Cotto. Thank you so much for being here. You're the aquatics program director at the Waukee YMCA.
I am, yes, Waukee
Okay.
YMCA.
So let's talk about what you do at your location to make sure that that safety and that training is happening for our kids.
Fantastic. We have swim lessons for all levels and all ages, including adults and water babies. So we also offer some private lessons as well. But we're excited to have another program that we're going to be talking about for our Water Safety Week.
Oh, okay.
So we usually take all of the lessons that we've learned up to now throughout the whole summer, and then we're going to apply those lessons to different bodies of water. We're going to talk to kids about how they swim differently in a beach setting,
Right.
How they might swim differently in a lake setting, and also talk about some water survival.
I
Oh,
love
really?
that because it's one thing to jump in a pool
Yes.
and kind of know what's going on. It's
Right.
different when your environment changes or actually the
Exactly.
physicality of the water
Exactly.
can change as well.
So when we talk about our beach day, we're going to be talking about things such as waves and how that changes your swim. We're going to talk about riptides. We're going to talk about jellyfish stings and what to do in that case. And we do it in a fun way so that we get activities that we incorporate in to make it fun for all the kiddos.
Yeah, of course, we're talking about people going on vacation where
Of
jellyfish
course.
are located
That's
and things like
right.
that. But
Yep.
you mentioned the beach, and a lot of people are going to be heading toward the beach, especially this weekend with 90-degree temperatures
Absolutely.
That we're expecting here. Is there any one tip you can give people that might not be real familiar with the beach area going swimming?
Absolutely. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with beach flags and warning signs. So at the lifeguard stations, they usually have these flags that are visible to all the public, and those flags have meanings to them. And it'll tell you if it's a dangerous area or a dangerous part of the time of day, that you have to be specifically alert for things like riptides or things like that.
Right.
So we introduce that to the kids as well.
That's pretty neat. I never
You're
realized that
more
was all part of it.
educated
Yeah.
than the
Absolutely.
adults as you head out there.
Yeah.
So what have you seen by having these classes, by having the awareness that's put out there? Have you seen a difference in the kids?
Absolutely. I think the kids are not really understanding that the swim is different when you take the skills that we teach them in the pool and start talking about applying them to, like I said, beaches, but also lakes. So we also talk about boat safety. We talk about proper fit of life jackets. We actually bring kayaks into our pool so the kids can learn about balance in a smaller boat. Also what to do if the boat tips over.
Right.
We talk about dangers that might be under the water in a lake situation when you can't see clearly in a lake, perhaps. And jumping in feet first is like a first step towards doing something safe. We also talk about what to do if your friend is in danger. You know, the proper way to help out without getting yourself in danger as well.
Wow, you're really covering everything.
We are, yeah, we
when it
cover
comes
a
to
lot.
water
We sure
safety.
do.
What's some of the
Yes.
feedback from some of the individuals, maybe not just
Yeah.
kids, but just some of the individuals that you
Yeah.
explain the difference
Exactly.
between a pool and a beach or a pool and a lake setting?
Sure.
What's some of the things they've said?
They're a little surprised at recognizing the difference between the different bodies of water. The parents love it because it's more education not only for them but also the kids. We do incorporate our big screen scoreboard as social media, so some aspects that'll draw the kids in as well. And they're just glad to have that information. We also do some water survival. This is kind of old school. Like back in the day, we used to do the whole flotation with our clothes.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you take the air and pop it in your clothes.
So we bring that back in a big way. We have the kids actually jump in the water with their swimsuits underneath with their clothes on so that they feel the difference between the weight of the water as it weighs down their clothes. And then we teach them how to kind of blow up their clothes so that they can use them as flotations.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
I need to go back and get some more lessons. It sounds like.
Do you remember that, Jackie?
Yeah. I do not.
That was one of the things that they were teaching us in high school, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
So we're bringing that back a little bit so that we can educate our kids that their clothes can be used
as flotation devices.
As flotations, yes.
Wow. That really is old school and brilliant on your part too. I might add.
Thank you very much.
And as you mentioned, this is a special week with this awareness.
We actually have 2 weeks that we're offering this, but the actual class you can choose from either week, July 29th through August 1st. It's a Monday through Friday offering. We have for our 5 to 10-year-olds a morning session from 10 a.m. to 10:45, as well as an evening session from 5 to 5:45. We also offer another week, the following week, August 12th through the 15th.
Okay.
Same thing, 10 to 10:45 for the 5 to 10-year-olds.
Okay.
And then after that, the older kids, the 10 to 13-year-olds, would be at 6 and 6:45.
Okay.
So an AM session and a PM session.
Kind of work with everybody's schedule at the same time.
We try to, yes.
Now, I know you're at the Waukee YMCA. Can anybody come and sign up for this?
Absolutely, yes. We encourage anybody and everybody to come and participate in this. $45 for members, but $85 for participating non-members.
Okay, so you know what that would say to me, Ruth Comer? This might be a really good time to join the Y.
Well, any time's a good time to join the Y, but yes, absolutely. In summertime, we have a lot of things going on. The water safety instruction. It's not too late to sign up for swim lessons. We'll have another session starting here that you can still get in on. We have swim lessons all year round. Just, to reiterate, drowning is the second leading cause of death for children age 5 to 14.
Wow.
And almost all drowning is preventable with swim instruction, with water safety instruction, not just for kids, but for the whole family. I know Jackie's mentioned before, sometimes a child will get in trouble in the water. Mom or dad's instinct is jump in the water, help my child, and then mom or dad realizes, now I'm in trouble too. I don't know how to swim. So everybody in the family should know swimming and water safety instruction. It's so important.
Yeah, so we have swimming and water safety instruction, but also over at the Y too, water is used for exercise.
That's right.
Amongst other things
exactly.
too. So you can
water exercise in all of our pools. Swim team is another. If you bring your kids in, they learn to swim. They kind of like it. They can join our swim team and actually compete, have a lot of fun, make friends, get ready for swimming maybe in high school if that's something that they're interested in.
Absolutely.
So
get an early start off the blocks, right?
Yeah, our water is always busy at the Y.
It is. Amazing things.
Many people may not know also we also offer lessons for special needs children. So we're one of the few places in the area that offers that program.
I didn't realize
that. Yes.
How about that? Now,
children who
which
might
facility is that?
At the Waukee YMCA.
At the Waukee
yes.
one. Okay.
Well, you seem to have a very big passion about making sure people know how to handle water.
Absolutely, yes, it's very important, and it's something that I've done since I was younger and stayed in the industry throughout all of my youth and still in it now.
Love it.
That is awesome.
So obviously the YMCA teaching you how to live well, but also learning the safety around water, no matter age, ability. We want to make sure you get these lessons. So if people want more details to sign up, 2-week opportunities coming up.
Yes.
How can they do so?
dmymca.org. You can register online or always visit our Welcome Center. We'd be happy to give you a tour and let you know what we're all about.
Love it. Well, very nice to meet you this morning, Jackie.
Yeah, great meeting you too.
The experts here to help you out. And of course, Ruth, if people want to learn more about the Y, to sign up to be a membership, because it comes with so much more than just the ability to stay active in our community.
That's
many other facets. How can they learn about that as well?
dmymca.org.
Same place.
One-stop
shopping.
You bet.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you both.
It is